So another topic I want to talk about was Tesla's loaner program. I've received a loaner a couple of times that I've gone into service. Once, I think it was on the Model X, I got one, and then twice now I've received one with the Cybertruck. And as far as I can remember, when I did it with the Model X, and I know for a fact the first time I did it with the Cybertruck, there was no limit. Like, they didn't say, oh, you can only go X amount of miles. They didn't say, you're going to be charged afterward for tolls or anything. Matter of fact, I looked it up because it's like they never mentioned that. And what I found in my research was that Tesla typically doesn't charge you for tolls. If you go through the tolls and they get charged, they just pay them and move on. Nothing of that. But when I picked this truck up, it was not that story. It was a different story. So I got a notification on my phone that said that if I hit any tolls while I'm in this vehicle, I would be billed after I return it. And I'm like, what? I get it. I should probably have to pay for my own tolls, but why the sudden change? Like, for forever, it's always been the other way around. Matter of fact, I tested that theory because the last time I had a truck, I ran it through the express lane the entire way. I never got billed anything for that. And that's expensive because I ran my truck through the express lane the other day and I got billed $40 for that. So yeah, that's expensive. So maybe that's why they did it. But unless it's just a notification that auto generates and they don't actually, I don't know. But up until this particular loaner, they've always covered tolls. Free supercharging, which is still included with this one, but they told me limited to 200 miles a day this time. And I'm like, what? Like, who? What? I have a truck that I'm going to use the way I need to use my truck. And if I need to go to California, I'm going to go to California. You're not going to tell me I can't take this truck because you've got mine, And I told the guy, I'm like, yeah, I live like 150 miles away. So it's probably going to be over 200, especially considering the truck was supposed to have been dropped off Friday and then picked back up on Saturday. I would have easily been at 300 miles there and back, in one day. So I'd have been over it. And so then they backed down. They're like, oh yeah, well, as long as it's in one piece, we'll be fine. So no promises there either. Currently, we are at 511 miles. I've had it 5 days, though. This is the 5th day. So, I guess technically 4 days. So, that would be an 800-mile allowance, and I've done 500. So, I'm well within that. We're good. But, yeah. I've still got a while to go. I mean, I'm 82 miles away right now from Tesla. So, and I'm not going to Tesla first. I'm going to the mall near Tesla, and and then to Tesla. Well, then to the supercharger, then to Tesla. It's a busy day. So yeah, I don't know what. Maybe that changed. Maybe there's a reason it changed. Maybe it hasn't changed. Maybe I'm just, being overly cautious. I have not hit any tolls because I didn't want to chance that. I took a road that was less busy, that went by way faster than taking the express lane. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know. Have you had a Tesla loaner recently, and have they started charging for tolls? Everything else is still free. You still get your premium connectivity. You still get satellite radio. You still get free unlimited supercharging, which I've been exclusively supercharging. I'm not going to plug it in at my house if I can charge it for free. So, I'm really debating. So my truck was on this thing. I'm not really going to go into details, but my truck was on this thing that could give me free unlimited supercharging. And I was afraid that would complicate things with the truck being on that if I was to do a buyback or if I was to, whatever. Because it complicates things, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I don't want to say, because if they figure it out and fix it, then I can't use it anymore. So I'm really contemplating putting my truck back on that, because free unlimited supercharging, it's only going to work for like a year and a half, and then it's over. So I'll explain it to you in a year and a half. But right now, while it's still working, kind of thinking about doing it. It's a complicated process. I would have to, I don't want to go into details. But yeah. So I don't know, I think I might, just because like I enjoy being able to go for free. I've really gone, and I mean 515 miles now in this one. There were times where I found a good deal on, I don't know if I was on Facebook or what. I'd seen an ad, and it was like a store that's 50 miles away, and I'm like, well, that's nothing. And I mean, at like 9 p.m., I just jump in this truck and FSD to the store 50 miles away and 50 miles back. And it's like, who cares? Probably wouldn't have done that in mine, but it's like, I'm not paying for tires. I'm not paying to charge. I'm not paying for anything here. So what does it matter? I'll just go drive it. So that's probably the mindset as to why they started charging for tolls. But oh well. Let's go pick up my truck and see if they actually fixed it this time.